Hello, ladies of BC United. I am Coach Jackie, and I am here at Coach Derek's request to meet with you 3 times a week this summer for about 20 minutes. We are going to focus on some different areas of strength training so that whenever fall soccer rolls around or your fall sports roll around, you guys are ready to go. You're nice and strong. Nobody's going to get injured. It's going to be amazing, and we're going to have some fun along the way too. Our workouts are going to be primarily focused on leg strength, quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes. So we're going to do some lower body. We're going to do some core and balance, and we're also going to work on our upper body a little bit. Work on some strength exercises where we can make our neck and our shoulders a little bit stronger so that you are more confident whenever it comes time to head the ball. So speaking of that, that is our first workout of the summer. We are going to work on strengthening our cervical muscles in our neck, and get you ready to start heading the ball. So let's go ahead and get started. We are actually going to start on a wall. I'm going to pretend that I have a wall, okay? But what you're going to do is you are going to lean up against a wall, nice and steady here, okay? So you're going to stand up against the wall, and I want you to try and put your shoulder blades and your neck nice and tight up against the wall. Hips are tight, so rather than pushing your glutes out this way, I want you to pull in, hold that core nice and tight. Okay, so we're going to start with some wall angels. So bring those arms to 90 degrees. This is the tricky part. So as you're leaning on your wall, I want you to try and put your knuckles flat on the wall. You kind of already feel that if you're tight in your chest. You might feel that strain a little bit right in here. So knuckles come onto the wall, all right? And we're going to try and keep those knuckles and shoulder blades on the wall as we lift. We're going to do 10 wall angels. So from here, we're going to press up and down. Now, as you do these, I want you to focus on those muscles right in the middle between your shoulder blades. So you're going to feel that kind of right away, keeping those knuckles on the wall if you can. Your head's in a neutral position. Beautiful. Take your time. This is already halfway there. Yes. This is 6 and 7. Stay nice and tall. I know your body's going to want to start to fold forward, but we're going to stay back. And the cool bonus of this is it's going to help with your posture too. One more time. Press it up and bring it on back down. Beautiful. Just roll those shoulders back. Very nice. So now we're going to move on to what's called eyes, wides, and T's. So we're going to bring our fingertips to face up. Okay. Again, standing nice and tall, tummy tucked in. So we're going to make an I. We're going to lift up. I. And then come on back down. We're going to turn those thumbs out diagonally, just like we're drawing a letter Y. Y. Pull it out wide. And now hands are flat, thumbs face forward, and a T. Okay? So we have 10 sets of I's, Y's, and T's, all right? So let's go ahead and lift. And I want you to take your time. So I don't want momentum to take over and T. So as you're descending with those arms, lift them up. As you're descending, you're still in control. Y and T. I think this is 3. I'm horrible at counting and talking at the same time. Beautiful. Coming up on halfway here, lift it up. I, Y, and T. Perfect. We're going to go 5 more times, keeping that head in a neutral position. So you're really not putting any strain on your neck. So you're not looking up, you're not looking down. You're going to feel for that nice neutral position in your neck. And you're going to know when it's in that sweet spot there because you're not going to feel any strain. Let's go 3 more times. Press it up. I, Y, beautiful, and T. Last 2. Y. One more time. Press it on up. I, beautiful. Try not to move your neck too much as you do these. And T. I know a lot of times as you press up, you're going to want to press forward with your head. So try to keep that head in a neutral position. So let's just do one more, focusing on our head position here. So this will be our last one in this set. I, Y, and a T. Beautiful. So now we're going to come down onto the ground. So if you have a hard surface, you might want to use a mat or a towel. I actually bring both out here on my deck because my mat is black and it gets really, really hot. But we're going to come on down to the ground to all fours. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn my mat to angle just a little bit so you can see a little bit better here. Okay. So we're going to come on down to all fours here. Beautiful. So you want to be nice and flat with your back. Okay, you can see. Okay. Beautiful. Nice and flat with your back, pulling that tummy in, and your arms are directly under your shoulders. Sometimes when we come down in this position, we tend to push our arms out. You want those arms directly underneath your shoulders. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to focus once again on those muscles that are in between our shoulder blades. Okay? So we're going to press our chest towards the ground. So nothing else is moving. The only thing that's moving is our chest and our shoulders. So it's a very little movement. Press that chest towards the ground. Your head stays in a neutral position. Now, when you come down to that pressed position, you're going to feel a tightening in those muscles between your shoulder blades. Okay, so from here, we're going to push back up. As we push back up, we round our shoulders just a little bit. Try not to tuck your head down. Keep it in that neutral position. So chest comes down. This is called a scapula push-up. So we're working on those scapular muscles. Beautiful. We're going to go 10. So here, press down and push up. Beautiful. Feeling those muscles working with this just this little movement. And this is halfway. So you're trying not to bend your elbows as you come down. You just have a slight bend in your elbows, not locking your arms out. 2 more. Down, press up, and down, push up. Beautiful. You can just lean it on back for a second and stretch it on out because a lot of times those muscles don't get a lot of work, so it is kind of challenging. And now we have one more exercise to go through here. I'm going to turn my mat back around. All right. So we're going to have a seat on the ground and bring our legs nice and wide. So as you bring your legs wide, I want you to focus on sitting up nice and straight. So we're not leaning over, sitting up nice and straight, pulling those abdominal muscles in. And from here, we're going to go and do a movement that's similar to those wall angels, but of course you don't have to be on a wall. But we're going to bring those arms to 90 degrees. From here, we're going to lift them all the way up. Now, as we come down, you're going to squeeze those muscles together in between your shoulder blades. Press it up and down. Beautiful. Press. You can even inhale on your way up and exhale on that squeeze. Beautiful. Let's go 4 more. Press. I think it's 4 more. And 3. You guys can critique my counting. I'm horrible at counting and talking to you guys at the same time. So our last one right here. Press it up and pull it back down. As we pull down, squeezing those muscles together. Beautiful job. All right, you can grab a quick drink if you want to. We're going to move into our second set. So as we move into our second set, we're going to go a little bit quicker because now you guys know what you're doing. So grab a drink, stand on up, go against your wall. We're going to start with those wall angels. So let's go, let's go. I'm going to actually grab a quick drink because it's kind of hot out here. But it was way too beautiful outside today to work out inside. All right. So you guys find your wall, back against your wall. Again, nice and tight through your tummy, right? Shoulder blades against the wall, head is against the wall, knuckles against the wall. Let's press up, squeeze it down. Beautiful. And again, you can inhale up, exhale down. I know it's tricky, and you might be a little bit looser this time. Might have a little bit of an easier time keeping those knuckles on the wall. Just try, guys. As it goes on, it'll get easier. We've got one more right here. Press it up and pull it down. Beautiful. Woo! Roll those shoulders. Let's go into those eyes, wides, and T's. So thumbs face up. Here we go. Press. I. Bring it out to a Y, and then T. Beautiful. Every time, focusing on those back muscles, pulling in tight. You got it. Lift it up. Keep it going. Guys, this is halfway right here. You're already halfway. Listen, if you're getting tired, if your upper body's getting a little tired, that's legit. It's okay. It's okay. These are muscles that we don't work all the time. 4 more right here. Press. Oh my goodness, how high can you reach on that I? Just up to your shoulders on the Y and the T. 3 more. Bring it on up. I. You feel like you're kind of getting a little looser though in your chest as we go on. 2 more. I. Y. Last one right here. Press it up. I. Y. And T. Beautiful. We're going to come on down to the ground for that scapular push-up. So let me angle my mat again just to make it a little bit easier to see. Okay, sorry about my crazy dog running around. I guess that's one of the hazards of doing an outdoor workout. So hands right underneath your shoulders. All right, you guys just wait until he starts talking to all of us in these videos. You're in for a treat. You'll see, you'll see. All right, back is nice and flat, head's in a neutral position, hands right underneath your shoulders, directly under your shoulders. From here, press it down and pull it up. Beautiful. Inhale down. Exhale up. Take your time on these. And again, it's not a movement in our neck or our elbows. Press. 2 more right here. 9 and 10. Perfect. You can just stretch it on back for a second if you want to. If you're feeling a little bit tight, that's okay. You can bring it on back. You can even leave those knees up and stretch it on forward here. Kind of feels good. All right. We've got one more exercise in this set. We're going to sit on down with our legs nice and wide. Here we go. Legs come wide. All right. Pull it in nice and tight. Everything's nice and tight, sitting tall as you possibly can. Shoulders back, arms up. Here we go. Press and pull. Head's in a neutral position. Exhale on that pull. You got it, guys. Halfway right here. Yes. Let's go 2 more. 9. Woo. And 10. Feeling it in that second round, right? So you can just stretch it on forward here for a second. Kind of go side to side. We've got one more time. So grab a drink and we're going to start with those wall angels. One more time around, guys. You're doing fantastic. We're almost there. See, I told you these would go quick. All right, here we go. Back against the wall. Knuckles on the wall. Listen, wait, before we start, I have to tell you, you're going to be surprised this set how much easier it is to keep your knuckles on the wall because you've loosened up through your chest a little bit as we've gone on. So you can comment on these and let me know if you feel a little bit better in this third set doing these wall angels, because I think I always feel better after a few more of them, so I think you're going to start to see a difference already. All right, so bring it on back, knuckles on the wall. Inhale up, exhale down for 10. Squeeze those muscles in between your shoulders. So we're not just going through the motions, right? Pressing up, pulling down. Press. And as you get a little bit better, you can reach a little bit higher with those arms. If you're still here, that's okay. You work at your own pace. Let's go 3 more. So 8. You got this, guys. Last round is our best round. 9 and 10. Perfect. All right, bring those arms down. Whew, give them a little shake. Shake them out. We got I's, Y's, and T's one more time today. All right, so standing nice and tall, tummy's in, shoulders back, thumbs forward. Let's do it. Press it up. I, Y, and T. Squeeze those muscles in between your shoulder blades. Pull, push, pull, push. Yes. You're going to feel a difference when you think about those muscles. Coming up on halfway. This next one is halfway. Yes, we've got it. Last 5 of these of the day. Oh my goodness, let's finish with 3 really good ones. Come on, how high can you get on that letter I? Ready, pull, push your arms back down. 2 more, I, Y, and T. Set those shoulders, squeeze them back. I, this is the last one of these for the day. And T. Oh my gosh, guys, nice work. Let's move down to the ground. We've got those scapula push-ups here, so hands right underneath our shoulders once again. And let's just go right into it. Press and pull. Down and up. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. You've got it. Oh my goodness, just 4 more. 7, 8. Last 2, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Have a seat, legs wide. We've got 1 more exercise of the day, and then we're going to treat ourselves to a little stretch because I think we deserve it, right? After working so hard. Isn't it kind of crazy, you guys, how, people think that you need weights or you need all kinds of stuff to get a good workout, but my goodness, look, we're kicking our own butt in our upper body here today with little tiny movements and no equipment other than our mat or our towel. You guys are doing awesome. So legs a little wide, beautiful. Tummy pulled in, bring it on up, ready. Press and pull. You got it. Squeezing every time. This is halfway. Yes. Last 3 of the day, guys. Come on, big squeeze here. Squeeze. We're going to hold this last one. Just for fun, push it up, pull it back down, hold those arms at 90 degrees. Tummy's tight, squeezing through your back. We're going to hold here for 10, 9, 8. Listen, if your arms are shaking, that is totally okay. You're doing it right. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, nice work. Fantastic. So I'm going to turn my mat around. You guys can stay right where you are. You can stay on the ground for a second or grab a quick drink if you want to. I'm just going to turn my mat around so it's a little easier to see. So we're going to come back to that position where we're on all 4s here. Hands right underneath our shoulders. And we're going to go ahead and take our right arm. We're going to drop our shoulder to the ground, pushing that shoulder through the little hole between our wrist and our knee. So bring it on down and stretch. Oh my gosh, you guys. Doesn't that feel good? Just breathe. Awesome. Let's bring it on up. Woo, let's do the same thing on the other side. Taking that other arm between your wrist and your knee, push that shoulder down, just like you're reaching for something all the way on the other side of the room. Awesome. And let's just bring it back up to all 4s. We're going to keep our knees right where they are and just walk our hands forward, pushing back just a little, and bring our head to the ground and stretch. Beautiful. And slowly walk your hands back in. Roll it up nice and slow. One more little bit for today. We're going to bring our elbows together. So you're going to be at 90 degrees here with your elbows, keeping that head again in a neutral position. And from here, we're just going to lift and hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those arms down. Grab that right arm. You're going to grab between your wrist and your elbow, reaching it across and look over that shoulder. Perfect. And other side. Reach it across. Look over that shoulder. And then give yourselves a big round of applause because you kicked butt today, guys. Let us know how you like this one. Fantastic job. I'll see you for our second workout this week.